Hello, hello, everybody. Say hello as you're coming in. I'd love to say hello back. Let's just make sure everything's good. Okay, hold on. The live stream actually looks a little bit different on my end, so bear with me. We're gonna go over a ton of new Doka 2 pieces. I have Chic Me and I also have Zessica. So a couple different brands, brand new. But we have all new arrivals. So can't wait to show you. Some are mixed with transitional pieces, also with some fall pieces, summer pieces still. We got all of the things. So feel free to come over and shop. If you have not followed a live stream before or my live stream, feel free to click that follow button. And also make sure you know that there's a carousel at the bottom of all the products that I'm going to show so you can shop those products at any point in time. So let's go ahead and get started. Um, let me make sure our sound is good. Perfect. Okay, everybody can hear me okay? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Super excited to show you all the brand new pieces. Let's start off with what I have right now. This is by Doka 2. It's 10% off right now for a limited time deal, which is absolutely amazing. And it's so, so pretty. They do come in sizes, let's see, sizes extra small all the way through extra, extra large. So all the pieces that I do have here today pretty much are size larges. It just depends on the styles. So we're going to go over all of that. Now, if I did have to size up or size down, I definitely will let you know. However, right now everything is a size large. This is super cute. And let me go ahead and show you. This is a lantern sleeve. Okay. Very stretchy here. This does have like a crinkly kind of like material, if you can see that. You can wear this on the shoulder, or you can go ahead and throw it off the shoulder if you wanted to, which I think is super nice. Also, the back is really cute. So you can go ahead and tie the back. This is all stretchy. And you can also tie this bow the way that you want it as well. So I thought that was so, so cute. Again, you're going to do a better job. This is on a live stream, so it's a little bit different showing that on a live than it is in person. But I thought that was nice that you can have it on shoulder, off shoulder, all stretching here. This is adjustable since there is stretch in the back, and then it does have that bow. It also does come a little bit below my knee. Now, keep in mind, I am only 5 foot, so this might be a little shorter on you, but definitely stay true to size. I love the fact that it's stretchy in here, and I do like the fact that you can go ahead and tie this as tight or as loose that you want it. So really, really nice. I think this is super adorable. This is in that purple color. It's almost like a plum color, which I really do like. Let me go ahead and see. They do have in black, blue. They do have in green, all the different colors. They have about four pages of colors that you can choose from. And it is super comfortable. So absolutely can dress this up or down. I feel like you can wear this like to a bridal shower. You can absolutely wear this to a night out on a date. You can wear this to a wedding or anything like that if you want to dress it up. Really versatile piece. I think this is super pretty. So definitely go ahead and grab it. If you guys like this one, I think it's really, really nice. So super adorable. Let's keep on going. I'm going to try on as many as I possibly can. Some I will not try on just for time purposes, but I will try on most. Okay. If there's something that you want me to re-show, feel free to go ahead and ask me in the comment section. I never mind going over them again. Um, so let's go over the next one. Say hello as you're coming in. Okay. And if you have any questions on sizing or the feel of the fabric or just the fit or anything like that, never be afraid to ask. Here's another one, a little similar. This is all stretchy in the front here, which I really like. It's like a smocked kind of material. It does have the nice little stretchy sleeves here as well. This is kind of like a baby doll style. Let's go ahead and put this one on. I feel like some of these styles you can actually size down in. It just depends on how you like the fit. But again, I did go ahead and get a size large in everything. Oh, how pretty. Look, it has some lace detail here as well. Has your kids started school yet? So for me, this is actually the first year that I will have no kids in school, like actual grammar school or high school or middle school. My son graduated in the summer, so no more first day of school, which is kind of weird, bittersweet, I guess. Let me know if your kids went back to school already. Oh, this is really pretty. Oh, look how pretty with all like the little ruffles here. All very, very stretchy. Okay, baby doll style. This is so cute. Stretchy here. And again, this is going to fit a lot of different um, sizes, especially if you were like in between sizes and are not sure of what size to get. You could stay true to size or you could size down. It just depends how you like the fit. Really very pretty. I love this little lace detail here. Keep in mind, you can absolutely dress this up for the fall. Obviously, it's a little more lightweight. It does have the longer sleeves, but if you put on a pair of like riding boots with them, cowgirl boots with them, or something along that line, or even little booties, some tights, I think this would look absolutely adorable, appropriate for fall. Really very, very comfortable. No pockets, all stretch. Hitting me a little bit below my knee. So if you're taller, it is absolutely going to go be a little bit shorter, but really very comfy. So this color is the green. They do have it in blue, red, white. They also have it in black, sizes small through extra, extra large, and I did get the large. So I almost feel like I could have done the medium, honestly. So really cute. One last look. And also, just so you know, all of these pieces will be in my storefront. So if you do miss this live stream, I know everybody's probably at work, on your way home, or picking your kids up. You can shop this replay at any point in time, which is really nice. 29.99. So really, really good price, you guys. Okay. Okay, next one. You guys know I'm obsessed with little dresses. I have a lot of t-shirts. Here's nice too. This is also lined. So you're not going to see through it. So just so you realize that this is, I know, lightweight, but it's also lined. Okay. 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 This next one is actually on sale. Let me see, make sure I'm grabbing the right one. So these are really nice if you're a teacher, you work in the office. These are all very appropriate. Maybe not the first one with the tie back, but like something like this is so, so cute and very comfortable. It looks really put together. It is on sale right now as well. This does have the stretch on the sleeve. It is kind of like a baby doll maybe style. We'll go ahead and put that on. Really cute. Okay. Okay, it does have the collar. It is a V-neck. You guys know I like the V-neck. This is all stretchy here, so if you have a bigger arm, this is going to be fine. It's very comfortable. Okay, it is not tight. This has a little bit of stretch. There are pockets, which is really, really cool. It does have like this tiered kind of look, which I love. Again, really nice, very appropriate for all different occasions, especially if you're working in schools or anything like that. This is so cute. Okay, so let's see if this one has any coupons or anything like that. 28% off. And if you don't want like the plain navy, they actually have prints. So they have some floral prints on them. Yeah, green with white floral. They have polka dots, all different ones. Check them out, all different colors as well. Sizes small through extra, extra large. Really cute. So again, pockets. It does have a little stretch in here. It does have the collar. It does have stretch sleeves. It almost gives it a little more of a feminine look with the sleeve as well. It is a little tiered and it is hitting me a little below my knee. Very cute. Super adorable. Love this one. This is very comfy. Okay, we have some tops we're going to go over. First one is 58% off right now, which is kind of a crazy price. So 14.99, and really really cute. Let me show you before I go ahead and put this one on. Make sure it's the right one. This one is also like a baby doll style. It is like a crinkle material. Now I could have pressed this a little bit before I've shown it, but it does have like this crinkly look to it naturally. It does have really pretty lace detail. It does have the buttons here, and it's like a baby doll style. So let's go ahead and put that one on. And again, this one is, let's see, what did I say? 58% off right now. That's a crazy deal. Okay. And these are functional buttons. Okay, hold on. 14.99. And let's see. This one is the medium gray, but it has like a greenish kind of look, like a grayish green. Size is small through extra, extra large. They have navy, black, brown. You guys can check the colors out. There's a ton of them there. So really cute. It's kind of like a baby doll style. Go ahead and button all of these so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. Okay. I love this little lace detail. This has a very much like a boho kind of vibe to it. So sweet. Okay. Lots of room. Little bit of stretch in here. Very roomy. Definitely could have done a medium. So if you're in between sizes, size down one. Absolutely. Okay. One last look. Very, very cute. Okay. Next one is a sweater, and this one is super soft. When I took it out of the package, I was showing my son, and I was like, "Feel this fabric? It is so soft, and it is absolutely adorable. 53.99 right now. 53% off right now. So look how cute, beautiful, beautiful for the fall, and it's not too heavy, so it is a little bit of a lighter kind of sweater feel. Okay, let's go ahead and put this one on. Again, these are all be in my storefront. Feel free to go ahead and follow. Then you can shop these as well. You can also shop this replay. It is very fuzzy. It is stretchy and it's not itchy. So I am not one that will wear a sweater if it's itchy. I promise you. I love the coloring in this is beautiful. Now they do have it in, this is the purple. So you can see like it's got shades of purple, shades of blue in there, really beautiful. They have browns with different shades of blue, gray. They also have them with pink that has like pink and orangey coloring in there. You guys can check that out. Sizes small through extra, extra large. So really cute. It actually reminds me of wearing a sweatshirt. It has like a band down here. So you can kind of like wear it kind of loosely like that. You could probably throw it off the shoulder if you wanted to as well, which I think is a really nice look. Very cute. Let's see. I'm actually gonna throw my hair back. It's hot in here. Hold, please. Say hello as you're coming in. Okay, much better. Okay, one last look. Really cute. Like I said, it does have stretch. It's almost like wearing a sweatshirt, but it's sweater. Very soft, not itchy. Okay. Okay. Next one is kind of like a work shirt. This one is actually really adorable. I got the animal print. Let's see what other prints they do have. It does have the sheer sleeves. This is going to be a little more fitted. So 25% off. They have polka dots. They also have some with like a tie-dyed green. They have other like brown animal print. They have some with like tie-dyed black and grays, pinks, all the colors. You guys can check them out. Pretty cool little patterns on here. This is also lined, and I still got a size large, I believe. Let's check. Sometimes in the bodycon kind of tops, I will go ahead and size up one just because I like my tops a little looser. So, yeah, if you want this a little more loose, I would size up one. Okay. It's kind of like a cow neck, I think they call it, kind of like falls naturally. It does have some belly ruching. It is fully lined, so it's kind of like a mesh overlay with the lining underneath. It does have the see-through kind of sleeves. This is super comfy, very, very cute. And again, if you don't want the animal print, they do have other prints as well. You guys can absolutely check those out. Okay. Very, very stretchy. I did get a size large. I did not size up in this one. Very cute. Okay, this one is actually a swimsuit cover up. Now, my advice with these, now that we're getting into fall, is you can still wear these. You can wear them as tunics. So don't be afraid to still purchase those swimsuit cover ups because you can absolutely wear this with a tank top and some leggings if you want, with some boots or anything like that. So don't be afraid to grab something like this. So this is a Doka 2 swimsuit cover up. It's 37% off right now. I love the little fringe on the bottom. I think that's so fun. Okay. Now, also later on, just giving you guys a heads up, if you like skincare, I will be over on Tony Molly's uh, Amazon page, and I will be doing a Tony Molly skincare live. So if you guys want to check that out, you feel free to shop later. It'll be around 7:30. So this is what I'm talking about. You can absolutely wear this in the fall. You do not have to wear this just in the summer. Stick a tank top underneath, okay? and it's long enough that you can absolutely wear this as a cover up. You can wear it with some leggings. You can even do like one of those fitted dresses underneath if you wanted to. This is so cute. You can see the fringe here. So this is adorable. Very, very nice. I like the pattern on here too. It's kind of like diamond pattern. And then you can see the fringe there as well. So let me see what other colors they do have. They do have, let's see, black. They have it in smoke green. They also have it in white, yellow, and this beautiful blue color is really pretty too. Okay, one last look. Very nice. And it's long enough. You don't have to be afraid. It's going to cover the bum, which is nice. Okay, 39% off. You guys seem to really love these boho kind of like tops. I had a couple like this and you guys loved them. Now this is a little bit different. This does have like the smocking in the front there. And it does have this tie. I don't think it's a functional one. We'll go ahead and we'll see if it is though. I'll definitely check that out. It seems to be super, super flowy. So let's try it on. These are some of my favorite tops. Okay. So we'll be on here for about an hour or so. And then around 7:30, I'll be over on Tony Molly. So feel free to follow that. I'll also do a Tony Molly live here on my personal page, so you guys can check that out as well. We actually have a ton coming up. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, hold on. 1998. Now, I will say this, even though there's stretch up here, if you are larger busted, you might want to size up one. I'm a 34 double D, just so you know. It does have a lot of room in here. This is all stretchy. This is stretchy here, but in the shoulder kind of area, if you're in between sizes or you're a little bit more broader backed, I would say size up one, even though there's stretch in it, just to be honest, just to be a little more comfortable. For me, this fits perfect. This is not adjustable. This is just a little tie here. And I love the color. So this is really stretchy, has really nice sleeves here, stretch here. It is like a baby doll style. There is stretch in this area. This is all like a smocking kind of detail. And it is nice and loose and flowy and airy. This is really cute. Definitely give this one a try. On sale right now, like I said, 39% off. And they have solids. So if you don't want like this floral, because I know this is almost like a summery kind of vibe or a spring kind of vibe, I still will wear it in those seasons. But they do have solids. So if you guys don't want the print and you just want a solid color, check those out as well. So one last look. Really cute. I'm liking this one a lot. Okay. Next one is a jean dress. Now, Dokutu, I've had quite a few of their jean dresses, and I will tell you this, they are all really nice. They're a little long on me because I am short, but I like that for you guys because most people are not 5 foot. Most people are going to be taller than I am. So this is going to be really nice for those of you that are a little taller. Okay, let me go to the side. I'm just going to take this one off. Okay. So how adorable is this? It does have like ruffles by the buttons. It also has the ruffle on the sleeve here. And this is not going to be too short. It's a real jean feel. So it's almost like wearing blue jeans, a little thicker. It's not like that stretchy jean material. It's like real blue jeans. Okay. Let me see if I can slip this on without buttoning it. Now, I will say this, there's no stretch. Again, real jean material, okay? Almost poked my eye out with these tags. Okay, again, really adorable if you're a teacher. There's plenty of room here. Again, I'm a 34 double D, so sometimes I do have to size up in the top just because of the girls. Just being honest here. I also feel like being 5 foot, I have a little bit of a broader back for my size. I'm a 34 double D, although sometimes I do have to size up in that area as well. Um, Plenty of room, even though there's not really any stretch in here. You can absolutely leave these open, or you can close them if you'd like. I'll button one more up so you guys can kind of see. Okay, cute, cute little details. No pockets. It's just a really adorable length. It's hitting me again a little bit below my knee. So for me, that's perfect. That's a comfortable length. If you're taller than I am, it's going to be a little shorter, but it's not tight. It's just kind of like flowy. Really nice. I would not size down in this one. I absolutely would stay true to size, especially if you're on the fence on two different sizes. Keep to your true size. Don't size down just because there's no stretch in it. Okay. Turn this down just a little bit. Okay. One last look. Okay. Oh, I loved, love, love this next one. This is a corduroy lace trim top. The color they're showing is kind of like a camel color, but I got it in this beautiful, beautiful wine. Now, keep in mind that it looks like corduroy, but it's not really thick. It's very thin. You can might want to wear like a little tank top underneath. You can tell just from the lights that you can see through it just a little bit. If you're not bothered by that, you can absolutely just wear a bra, or you can wear like a little bralette with it. I loved the detail. Look how sweet with the little lace down the middle. So cute. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna step to the side, take this dress off. We'll go ahead and try this one. Now, very stretchy as well. So it's not like a stiff corduroy look. Okay. Okay. So really stretchy. It's a very soft kind of material. You can see the back there as well. It's almost like a velvety kind of material, honestly. Stretch here. This is one of my favorite colors, especially around the holiday time. I love this color for fall. I love the fall and winter season to be able to wear this color. I feel like it's more that kind of vibe instead of spring, summer. Um, Such a beautiful color. 1690, 1688 right now. Let me go ahead and button the rest of these so you can see that. So beautiful. I really do like this top. Okay, hold please. It's really cute. And like I said, it is definitely stretchy, okay? Size is small through extra, extra large. I think the color that I got, let's see, is the burgundy. Now, the color that I got actually is in sizes small, medium, extra large, and large, just not in the size large. So really cute. Missing a button there, so just don't look at that part. But very stretchy. This is all really stretchy. I love this. You can absolutely tuck this in if you wanted to. You can leave it out. You can actually wear it open if you wanted to, plenty of room, but I just love these details. I think it's super flattering, very feminine feeling, even though it's like a corduroy kind of look. So, so cute. I like this one a lot. Okay, one last look. Very pretty. One of my favorite colors too. Okay, now I've had this next one before in black, but I wanted to get it in this other color because I really, really loved this other color. So I'll show it to you in a second. I don't have the black one here, but I will show it to you in this kind of like grayish, tealish kind of green. It does have like this crocheting kind of like detail on here, which kind of reminds me of my grandma. She used to make Afghans, and I'm sure she's got some that looks a little similar to this. But I love this. It's very flowy. The last one that I got, I believe, was a large. And I think I got a size medium in this one. Let me see if I can find the tag on here. I wanted to see if I sized down what that would look like. Yeah, so this one's a medium. The black one that's in my storefront, if you find that, is a size large. So this is just going to give you a little idea of if you want it a little tighter, you can absolutely size down a little bit. It's still going to be really flowy as well. So cute. I actually like the medium better. Okay. So the large, it just came down a little bit longer. It is like a high low, so it is a little higher in the front, a little longer in the back. Okay. But there's still like so much room in here. So it just depends on how you want the fit. I could do a medium, which is this one, or I could do a large, which is the black one in my storefront. Love this. So, so cute. Okay. All right. Here's another one that I really liked. This one is like that crinkly material again, very lightweight. Kind of looks like jeans, but it's a really soft, lightweight cotton kind of feel. Hey, how are you? This is 33% off. This is a great staple piece. So I did get a size large. Loving this color, really nice. Very lightweight though, just so you know. Comes in, let's see, sizes small through extra, extra large. This is the blue. They have in green, pink. They have it in a teal kind of blue. They also have it in, let's see, black, white. You guys can check it out. But this is so nice. I love the length on here. I like my tees a little longer, I'll be honest with you. And this is a really great one if you like your tees a little longer as well. Plenty of room. It is not too tight, definitely roomy. You can absolutely size down if you wanted it a little fit more fitted, but I would stay true to size. I think this is so cute. Very nice. Okay. Okay, next one. Oh, this is adorable. These are jeans. Now, I don't usually get a lot of pants. Pants are difficult for me, you guys. The reason why is because I'm 5 foot. Petite sizes don't always look great on me. So, but these are like a cropped look. So keep in mind, I'm 5 foot. Again, this is going to look like a longer, like a jean on me, maybe a little bit of a crop. This is going to be like a true crop on you. Okay. Let me go ahead and put these on. They are stretchy as well. I love the stars. They're adorable. I think they have ones without the stars too. Let me see. And they have a coupon. So let's see. Coupon will take $8, almost $9 off. Okay. So cute. Yes, if you do not want the stars, you can absolutely get the other ones that don't have the stars on him. Now you can see that they are hitting me like a true jean length. If you are taller than I am, it's going to be a crop. So I did get a true size 12. Let me go ahead and take the shirt off so you guys can see what they look like. Okay. They do have other colors. If you do not want the stars, they do have plain jeans. They have them in black as well. They even have some like flowers on them. Um, and they have some with snowflakes. So we got it all covered here. So really nice. They are high waisted. It does have like a double button here and a zipper. They do have pockets. There is stretch in here. These are nice fitting. My belly button is like here. So this is definitely a high waisted jean, which I really like. Plenty of room in here, which is my problem area. It is very stretchy and roomy through here. And it is a crop, but on me, it is a regular length. Hope we covered all that. Stay true to size. I think you can definitely stay true to size. There's plenty of room in here. But I think these will be really comfortable, very cute on. Like I said, definitely true to size. Did not have to do any kind of sizing up or down in them. They're perfect the way they are. So, so cute. Okay, so those were all I think Doka 2. Now we're going to get into Zessica. I also have Shikmi, and I do have a couple of other kind of little pieces that I actually wore to a wedding we just went to this past week. So I'll show you what I wore as well. If you are following me on my storefront, you probably saw that picture of my husband and I on there. Okay, so Zessica, brand new brand. I've only had a couple of their pieces before. They do fit kind of true to size, but I will be honest, sometimes I do have to size up in their pieces. So we're gonna go ahead and try these on. Almost all of these pieces that they went ahead and sent me. I actually have one more. Hold on. From Doka 2 that I have here. I don't know why it didn't scan in. I'm gonna try it on and I'll put it on my storefront for you. Okay, hold on. This way you guys can go ahead and grab it. I don't know why it didn't go onto the carousel, but this is what the top looks like. And we're going to go ahead, try it on, and I'll make that video so you guys can grab it. Stretchy in here, okay? And this is a great work shirt. Work shirt, going out shirt. If you don't like the green, they do have other colors. I love this little tie here. I think this is so cute. And you can go ahead and tie it. Like I'm going to knot it a little bit more. There we go. I think that just looks a little bit better. Okay. And again, this one will be in my storefront. I did get a size large. I'm sure they have other colors in here. You can absolutely go ahead and tuck this in. This would be awesome for work, you guys. This is really nice. There's a little bit of stretch, but not much. Definitely true to size. Um, enough room in here as well. This is so cute. I would love this with like a little pencil skirt or a little work pants. Very cute. Okay. Very nice. All right, now let's get into Jessica. Okay. Now, some of these, a couple of them I may not try on. They're a little difficult when you're trying them on live. But I'm going to make videos for them with them on. But I do want to show most of them to you. Okay. Okay. Whoops. This is the one that I wore. I'll show you that in a minute. This is the one. Okay, so this is all very meshes. So this is like a very popular style that they got going on here. I feel like a lot of brands have this mesh, very stretchy mesh overlay kind of like detail. So this one is lined. It does have a zipper. It is all ruched in the back here. And this is a high-low um, kind of look. I actually didn't even try this one on. This came a little too late for me to wear to the wedding, so I wasn't sure. Um, I didn't wind up wearing this one. Now, also keep in mind I have a black bodysuit underneath. Okay, hold on. And I did get a size large, so this is my true size. A lot of the times, like I said, I will go ahead and size up in these just for a little bit more room. Okay, I think we're all rouged here. Okay, so very cute. Now for me, I would have either sized up. Obviously, don't have the proper shapewear on for this. However, you guys can get the gist of it. All very stretchy, all ruched. The whole thing is ruched. It is extremely stretchy. It is like a high-low kind of situation. Okay, very pretty. So if you are a little taller, a little more slender without the belly situation, absolutely, absolutely would grab this. Just not a favorite look on me, but it is very pretty. Okay. Okay, here is the next one. Very similar in style. Again, they all have like these ruching kind of like details on here, which really looks very nice, especially if you are a little more slender in the belly area. Okay, here's the next one. This is actually one shoulder, all that ruching detail as well. So we'll go ahead and try it. Again, it is super stretchy. Okay. And again, yeah, I got almost all blue because that's kind of like the coloring I was going for. Okay, hold on. Got the mesh in the back. Hold on. Push it down. Okay. Another one of these ruched kind of dresses. Very, very cute. I love the little like mesh detail here. So it looks like you're wearing like a shorter dress. However, you are actually wearing a longer one with that mesh, but you can see through that. Okay. So it is one side. So ignore this. All very, very stretchy, you guys. Okay. So you are going to see through here. It looks like you're wearing um, a short dress. Okay. Very cute. So definitely give it a try. Again, not my favorite look on me, but if you're a little more taller, a little more slender, grab this style. It's very comfortable. Okay. Listen, when I try things on for you guys, some styles will be good on me, some will not be good on me, but I'm always going to try them on for you because you might be the same body type as I am. It's always good to see what it looks like on somebody that maybe looks like you. Um, if you are taller, more slender, you're going to tell that it's going to look better on you in some of these. But I always try them on, even if it's like a flop for me, it might be amazing on you. They're still really awesome, awesome pieces. It just doesn't work for me, and that's okay. That's what these live streams are about, in my opinion. I love to do them for you. This way, you guys can get an idea of what they look like. Okay. Okay, here's another one from Jessica. Okay. This is so pretty. Very pretty. Now I did try this one on. This was a contender for what I was going to wear. Instead of a large though, I personally would have done an extra large just for a little bit more room for myself. Can do the large, but you'll see what I mean. I think for me, an extra large in these bodycon dresses just fit and feel a little bit better. Hold on. So always try them, even if you go up a size. Size does not matter. It just depends on how it looks on you. Okay. I always say that. You want it to look right. You don't look at the size so much as the fit. So this will go over off your shoulder. We'll figure that out in a second. So this is so pretty. I probably could do the large. Let me fix this. Now again, it's hard to do these on live like that, but you guys get the idea. This actually fits really nice. Hold on. That's better. So now you guys can see a little bit better. So it does go off the shoulder like that. Obviously, you're not going to have straps there. It's going to be off the full shoulder. I pulled it down a little bit more. So this way it would sit better. I think this is so pretty. It does have that belly ruching, but it's actually a little more loose in here, even though it's a size large. So I feel like this kind of style looks much better on me than say the ones with all of like this ruching. Um, and usually I don't even like a print like this because I'm short. I don't like a busy print all the time. But in this case, when you do have a little more curve or a little more fluff, I do feel like a print kind of takes away from that and looks a little bit better. So, just my opinion. Still gives you a beautiful shape. Okay. And it is hitting me at my ankle. So, yeah, really very, very pretty. So, one last look. And this is like mesh. Let me show you. And then it does have the lining underneath. Okay. It's actually very pretty. Okay. And I'm going to show you up close. This is like that flocking kind of like detail. So my dress, the one that I did wear, does have the same kind of flocking detail. It's kind of like a velvety kind of like flower. So this can absolutely work for not only now, but you can bring this into the winter to fall if you have somewhere fancy to go to because it's got that flocking. It kind of gives you that kind of vibe. Okay, here's another one from Jessica. We had four from Jessica. So this one is a little more formal. Now, this is such a popular design going on right now. I will say this is such a beautifully made dress. It's heavy. It is not too thin, so it's not going to show every lump and bump. Some of the other ones were a little thinner. This one is fully lined and it has the beautiful appliques on here that has like this sheen that kind of pops out when you wear it. I'll show you. So the whole thing is fully lined and it's very stretchy. Again, it has that mesh and then it does have the appliques on there. This one is going to be for your fall, winter kind of events. So all fully lined, even the sleeves are fully lined, okay? Sometimes some of these dresses, different styles, have the sleeves that are sheer. These are lined, so it's going to be warm. And this one is a large as well. Again, yes, I got all blues because that's exactly the coloring I was going for. This is actually really stunning. So, wedding guest dress. They do have other colors. Comes in sizes small through extra large. So, just so you guys can see, really pretty on. It does have almost like this bell kind of sleeve here. The whole thing is fully lined, okay? The appliques are really beautiful on. It kind of gives this really dressy, shimmery vibe. Really cute. So I think this is super flattering. It doesn't have a belly ruching kind of effect. It's more of like a straight. Now, I did get a size large. If I wanted it more straight and not so clingy in here, I could do a size extra large as well. I think for me, it just depends on the day, honestly, because I can do both sizes. So fully lined, does have that overlay, beautiful sleeves on here. Such a pretty look, honestly. So one last look. Very, very pretty. Okay, so this is by Jessica. The last three were by Jessica. Now let's go over Chic Me. Now, Chic Me is another brand new brand that I've just started working with, and hopefully I'll get more of these in as well. I'll contact the brands. I feel like it's nice to have different brands because they all have a little bit of a different style. Instead of showing you guys the same style over and over again. So I do like to work with different brands to give you more options. And they all fit a little different. Now, I would say like the Jessica, I would say Chic Me, Grace Karen, I would say Dokatu, all are very similar in sizing, whereas they are true to size. You don't have to size up or down usually in them unless you just want a little extra room. And I will say I was very pleased with all of their quality. So I don't like to show you anything that's going to, you're going to get it and you're going to be like, Tiff, that was not cool. Like, don't show me things that are not made well. Um, I am that person that will not show it to you if I feel like it's really not made well. Even if the style doesn't work for me, if it's made well, I'll show you. Okay, just so you know. Okay, so let's take this one off. Now, Chic Me is another one. Oops, trying not to rip out my nose ring. Okay. Now, this is another one that was a contender for what I was going to wear. Okay. So I really do love a midi style dress, especially for me because I'm so short. Sometimes they actually are like a maxi style. Now, I felt like for me, this was not dressy enough to wear to the wedding we were going to. Although when we went, I was like, I totally could have wear this one. I loved the blue greens on here. Sometimes the green doesn't look as good on me. Green is like one of those colors that can go either way. But the style on this was what really, really got me. I really do love the stretch. It's kind of like wearing a sundress, but dressier. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it's fully lined. Let me make sure we're all good here. Hold on. Okay. So this was one of the contenders. I actually really like the way this one fits, and it is so comfortable. They do have other colors. I'll show you in a sec. They do have so the color that I got is the green. So just so you guys can see from the picture's a lot more like dull looking. It's not as vibrant as what the true um fabric is. So when you get it, just so you're aware, it looks more like this in person than it does in the photo. There's more green, a little more vibrant in color than that photo, which is okay. I'm just being honest with you. They do have other colors. So if you don't want this one, they do have it in black with floral. They do have it in pink with black. They do have it in like a cheetah kind of print with flowers. I did get a size large and it comes through small through extra large. Okay, you can adjust the straps. And it is all stretchy. This is all like a mesh overlay. And it kind of is like this slip dress underneath with the mesh overlay like that. So you can kind of stretch this out and kind of adjust the way that you want. It is like a dress underneath with all the solid blue. And this is the mesh overlay. So this was a contender. I was very comfortable in this one, but decided to go with another one just because I felt like it was a little more appropriate with the coloring. But this is a beautiful choice. If you guys have a cocktail party to go to or anything like that, this is really, really very pretty. So again, midi style. It actually is a midi style on me, which usually is not the case. Usually it's like a maxi style. So very pretty. Definitely love this one. So I'll be keeping this one and wearing it to a different event. I do like the fit on here for sure. Okay. I'm gonna go back to those pajamas. I just want to go over the dresses first. Because we have, let's see, I think we have two or three more dresses, and then I'll go to some of the other ones. These are just some that I have gotten in that I was going to wear. Just was depending um what I felt comfortable in. Okay, here's another one with all of that ruching. This is by Chic Me. Now this goes all the way to the floor with that ruching detail. It does have the beautiful flowers on here. It is black with the mesh, and it does have the zipper that goes all the way up in the back. Okay, and this one is a higher neck. Um, Very cute. Just a little too casual for what I was going for. Okay, okay, hold on. There's so many layers. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold please. Okay, this is another one that I really liked. Again, just a little bit less formal than I would like. I'm not going to zipper it all the way in the back, but it does have the mesh. It does have the beautiful flowers, and this entire thing is that ruching. It's very stretchy, but I thought this was so pretty. If you're still going on vacation or anything like that, you need a little more of like a cocktail dress, a little less than like a formal look. This is so cute, very forgiving, very stretchy, um, just really comfortable as well. So really cute on actually. I actually like this one a lot. Let's just see the coloring. I know they had other ones. Let's see. They have a coupon on here. Almost a $2 coupon. They have other prints as well. This is the multicolor B, which is black with the floral. They have bright blue with the floral. They have white with all different vibrant florals on there. Then they have one that doesn't have floral. It's just like tie-dyed watercolor purples and oranges, which is kind of cool. So one last look. And again, this one is hitting me all the way at the bottom. Plenty of room to zhuzh it down. I'm zhuzhing it up a little bit just because I'm short, but I thought this was so cute. Very pretty. Gives you a nice shape as well. I like this one a lot. Okay, the next one I'm actually not going to try on. Now, this was the only one that I was like a little disappointed in, only because the dress part is so short and I'm already short. So, just so you guys can see, the dress part is coming like really, really short. It felt like I was hanging out. If you have any kind of, you know, whatever. I would definitely be careful. If you're slender, if you like to wear them dresses like shorter, you don't have like a big booty like I do, this would actually work for you. But for me, I just felt like I was hanging out. This entire bottom is really nice. It's very sheer, but this part that is supposed to be the dress is very cute. It is a halter, but again, you have to be the right shape to wear this one for sure. All ruching, very stretchy, beautiful dress. If you can pull this kind of look off, very cute. This is a very popular style with that sheer on the bottom and the dress here. But yeah, very cute though. I'll still put that one in my storefront because somebody might want to grab that. It'll look adorable on somebody who can actually pull that one off. Okay, so let's go back to the pajamas. So these are also by Chic Me. They don't just have like dresses and stuff. Really cute pajama top, and it does have the tie-dyed pants. We'll go ahead and put this one on. This is more my vibe. That's usually what I like wearing. But I do like this. This is really cute. I like this one, and I like the first one a lot. Let me step to the side so we're not. We take a sip. Does anybody have any questions? We have the pajamas and a couple other pieces left. Not too many, okay? So we have about maybe 15 minutes ish left, I think. Yeah. Okay, so these are the jammies. Let me take a little sip. Do you guys have any questions? You need to re-see something, let me know. Okay. Okay. Cute little pajama bottoms, tie-dyed. Now they have a ton of colors in these. You don't have to just get the one that I got, but I really like the pink and the blue. Is so pretty. Okay, hold on. Let me just switch the charger to the computer. Okay. So very comfortable, full length pants, pockets, very stretchy, and it's very lightweight. This is a really soft pajama set. I loved this one. Very cute. Love me some jammies, that is for sure. I will just walk be in at home just walking around in these too. So hanging out. Nice lounge wear. Very pretty. And they do have other colors. So let me see. Yeah, this is a blue ombre. They have green. They have some that doesn't say faith. They also have some that say sleep on there with plaid. You guys can check them out. There's a bunch of different prints. They even have animal print if you wanted. Sizes small through extra, extra large, and I got the large. Definitely could have sized down though. If I wanted to a little bit more fitted, I could definitely do the medium. But very cute. Loving these. Very comfy. Okay. All right. So that's it for Chic Me. Let's keep on going. I have a couple other. Let's go over the dress that I wore. Okay. This one is actually a different brand. So it's not even any of the brands that I had here. Let's see. This one is Anne Rebes, I think you call it. I actually had gotten it in two colors. I got it in blue and I got it in black. And it's actually super flattering and very comfortable on. I will say this though, if you are a little self-conscious about a lower front, um, this one does have a low V-neck. Okay. Hopefully it didn't shrink because I did just wash this, so I didn't wash it before I wore it. Okay, and the reason why I also liked this one is because I was able to wear a real bra underneath instead of having to wear strapless or anything like that. You could, but you don't need to. Hold on. Let me just down a minute. Okay, this was super comfy. I got a lot of compliments on this one. You can definitely wear a regular bra. Um, and I loved that it does have the high slit here. Now my shorts are showing, so pretty on, and it is very flattering. It is very roomy. Like I said, very comfortable. It's not as tight as some of the other dresses that I had, and I really did love this one. I really felt very confident and comfortable in this. I did get it in the blue navy, I think they called it. Let's see. Yeah, I also have it in black, so I'm also going to keep the black because I just really love this one. Um, Again, when you have a larger bust, I feel like wearing a bra, it just makes things more comfortable. Um, so for me, that's why I went with this one. Also, a little more forgiving, like in this area. It is what it is with like having like a mom belly or whatever, but if you can kind of have something a little bit more flowy, it's just a little more flattering. And I did love the ruffles going up, and this is all that flocking kind of like material, just like the other dress. It's so pretty. Definitely recommend grabbing this. I did get a size extra large in this one because I wanted it a little more roomy, but I could absolutely have done a large. Okay. So very pretty. And then I went ahead and paired it with this gold bag. Okay. I'll give you the whole kind of look here. I didn't actually put my shoes on here though. Let's see. This is actually a Prime exclusive price. I went with this little gold clutch here. It does come with the chain. Let me show the inside. It's actually very roomy. You guys wanted to grab this? I still have my lipsticks in there, but it does have like this little pouch here, and it does have quite a bit of room in here, which I really liked. They have other colors if you do not want this one. I did get the gold. Let's see. They do have the beige, they have in brown, they have all different colors. You guys can check them out. I didn't go with the goldings. I didn't want a bright, bright gold. I just wanted more of like a muted gold, and this is beautiful. They also have one that was like a champagne gold that is a little more pinky gold, almost a rose gold, but not exactly. With I almost went with that one as well, but this is the one that I decided to go for. You can also use it as a clutch instead. So you guys can put the thing in there and then you can just carry it as a clutch if you wanted to. Love this bag. Really very nice. Okay, let me show you what it looks like with the chain. So really nice. This was definitely helpful having a little more room. I have other like dressier purses and they don't have a lot of room in them. This one actually kept a lot in there. So Very pretty. That's what I did put with this dress. I also wore gold Dream Pairs heels that will actually be up in the Dream Pairs live coming up. These are the earrings that I will have in right now. I'll show you them up close. So these are the earrings that I did wear. I didn't want anything too big just because the dress is a little low cut and just wanted something simpler, not so like flashy, but this is the earring. Let me show you them. They're kind of like a huggy earring. Let me see. A huggy earring with like really pretty three teardrop stones. I didn't want anything too crazy to go with the dress. So if you guys can see that. So I wore those. Very, very comfortable, very pretty on. You guys can see them up close. And they sparkle beautifully when you wear them. Okay. So I wore those. And then I wore this cute little pendant here. It's just a very simple, dainty little necklace. Just wanted something not too revealing, not too like chunky. I already have a dress on that's a little revealing. Just a little sparkle added to the neck is all that I needed. So it's like mimics the teardrop of the earring, but in the little pendant here. So it just gave it a little bit of sparkle. Let me show you up close. Oops. So just a very dainty kind of necklace, super, super pretty on. It just added the right amount of sparkle to it. It does have the adjustable chain, so you can absolutely wear it a little shorter if you wanted to, but I put it on the longest one. So I did wear this necklace with these earrings, gonna kind of like mimic each other with that teardrop. Super pretty. Okay. Let's see. What else do I have to show you? Oh, let me grab this. Hold on. And then I'll go over the last of the clothing. Okay, hold on. Okay, again, really comfy dress, you guys. I definitely would grab this if you have somewhere to go. Okay, so this is a brand new jewelry piece that I got in. This is actually a 14 karat gold plated Italian horn birthstone necklace. Being Italian, I love Italian horns. It brings you good luck. And I actually didn't have one, so I really wanted to get one. Let me show you what it looks like. Now my birthstone is June, so I did go ahead and get the purpley Alexandrite one. And there is a coupon. So if you guys click the coupon, there's $21 coupon on here. Okay, hold on. So I did get the June one. You guys can see that. So that's going to go on there. This is the horn. And this is actually really beautifully made. It's not like thin or anything like that. It actually is really nice. I'll put that on the chain and put it on to show you. So it does say that it's Italian horn necklace inspired by traditional Italian cornciello. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I should be. I am Italian. I just don't speak it. um, let's see. This gold Italian horn necklace is believed to ward off negative energy and evil eye while attracting luck, prosperity, and strength. So that's why the Italians wear these Italian horns. So let me go ahead and put these on. Put this on. You guys can see it. So that's just the horn itself. Okay, hold on. Let me just put on the birthstone. Hold on, please. Okay. How pretty that is. So nice. Okay. And it's made really well. Let me see what the size on here. It says the pendant measures 1.18 inches by 30, 0.39 inches. Comes with an 18-inch chain with a 2-inch extender. Look how pretty. I actually like that a lot. So I'll be wearing this one a lot. You'll see that one a lot on me. Really beautifully made, you guys. I like this. And I like the little birthstone on there as well. You don't have to wear it with it, but I think it gives it a little sparkle. Very pretty. Okay, I'll keep that on. And let's go over this one. This is actually by Montana West. This is a Wrangler um, RFID little wallet. They call it a clutch, but I will be honest with you, this is not the size of a clutch. This is a denim wallet, and it does have like these pretty little sparkles on here. They're kind of like a bedazzled kind of look, which I am here for. It's clear with blues, some silvers, a little bit of like that gold, if you guys can see. Okay, really pretty. Let me shut this off. Let's see if you guys can see this better. There you go. Okay. So this does have the RFID protection in there. Okay, let's go ahead and open it. It does have plenty of room for all of your cards. It also has room for your cash in there. Okay. It also has zipper for your change. Yeah, see. And I just like the look of this. I thought this was super cute. I'm actually going to be using it. It's just like a snap here. Very pretty. They do have other colors if you don't want this one with the blue and the silver and the black. They do have, let's see, they do have it with the denim with the same kind of bedazzled stones on here with cognac. They have it in light blue. They also have it in light pink. And they also have it in a tan color, but really pretty. I like this one a lot. So let me show you one more time. Really nice room in here. Okay. For your bills and everything. So, and it does have that RFID protection. So, love the sparkles on here. Very, very pretty. Okay, so let's go over. We have a couple more pieces. I think we have like 3 more pieces, and then we're going to jump off live. I'm going to get ready for the Tony Molly live. So if you guys want to jump over there at 7:30, I'll be over there. But let's go over the last of what I have here. I know it is end of the summer, but I thought these are beautiful. And I've been meaning to show you, and I just haven't yet. So we're gonna go over these. Let me go ahead and take this dress off to the side. They're actually bathing suit sets with skirts. So let me show you. Over. Now, I will try these on, but I'm not obviously I'm going to have my bodysuit underneath it, so just keep that in mind. We're not going to do a whole bathing suit live without the bodysuit. However, I will try it on for you with this on. So this is the first little set. It's a one piece, okay? which is actually super cute. It has like this kind of like cutouts to it. It does have the scalloped kind of details. And it does have the plain back with the adjustable straps. Let's go ahead and slip this one on. I did not try any of this on yet. And again, I will have this bodysuit on. So now they do have other colors. I did go ahead and get the black. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is actually really cute. Okay, hold on. Okay, I love the scallop detail. Okay. Yes, looks a little ridiculous. But you guys can get the vibe here. It does have the cute little bathing suit. Okay. And then it also comes with the skirt that you can put over top. So same kind of cutout with the skirt here. This is actually really adorable. This will be nice if you're going like on a cruise or anything like that, and you don't want to be walking around without like a cover up. This is actually so cute. Hold on. Okay. Now, again, you are going to have to adjust everything when you have it. This is adorable. So it does come with the skirt. You can see all the cutouts in here. This is really nice, very stretchy. It's just a pull on. So cute. And it is long. Okay. Really nice. This is a great little set, especially if you're going away on vacation. Every you guys go away throughout the year, so this is perfect for that. So one last look. Very nice. Okay. And then they sent me one more. Same brand. We'll try that one on. Same deal with the bodysuit underneath. Okay, hold on. I will say this though, with now I know I have clothes underneath. However, if you do have a longer torso, I'm not sure if this bathing suit will do the job for you. You just have to be aware of that. I don't have a longer torso, but if you do have a longer one, I feel like it will not be long enough. But you guys can definitely try it. Okay, this is the next one. I love the blue. So pretty. If you can't tell by now, I am a blue girly for sure. And I did get a size large in all of them. Okay, hold on. Not smart trying to put bathing suits on over, but that's okay. Again, if you have a longer torso, just be mindful of that. Oh, these are cute. And you can tie these the way that you want up here, but it's not like a tie. You guys can see. So this is going to be like a lower cut in the front. Okay, let me show you. Again, ridiculous with this underneath, but you guys know, still very pretty. Okay, and then it does come with the little skirt. And these will be in my storefront as well. Everything I'll be making shoppable videos for. This skirt's a little different. It's just all sheer with stretch. It's like a maxi, um, sheer little maxi cover up. Let's see. Does this have a side slit? Making sure. I don't think so. Oh, this is so cute. So I am short. This is hitting me all the way at the floor. Okay, so it is long, but that's a really nice one. Keep in mind now, this is going to be showing lots in the front, which is probably going to look really nice. So just to let you know, such a cute little vibe, honestly. Okay, hold on. Just adjust and I'll show you one last time. So again, you can tie these the way that you want. This is bathing suit, but this is not like adjustable up here. Just the plain. Very pretty with the maxi skirt, very stretchy in the skirt. And the bathing suit does have some tummy control as well. So very cute. Okay, and I think we have one more piece. Let's see. Yes, we have some denim and overalls. Some of these pieces I just got in, some I kind of needed to show you guys. But again, you guys might be going on vacation and things like that throughout the year, so go ahead and grab these. They're great prices, honestly. The bathing suits, let me see the sizing. And these are popular. I see a lot of people buying these. So actually, these bathing suit sets have a redeem 15% off brand promotion. You also have them on sale for 12% off. They have other colors. This is the blue. They have green. They also have green and pink. Sizes small through extra large. I did get a size large. Okay. Okay, and let's go ahead and put these cute little overalls on. I tried them on before. Now, I will say they're adorable. They are junior-ish sizing, okay? Or I feel like they're like more of a junior size, okay? Very, very cute, adorable. You can cuff these up a little bit more. They're a jean. They are not stretchy at all. They're a true jean, just so you know, but they are 30% off right now. Let me slip them on for you. You obviously can adjust these here as well. Just button them. They have the 3 buttons on the side. Okay. I definitely should adjust these. Let's see if I can do it. You guys can see. Okay. They're so cute. Very, very cute. The light is killing me. Okay. Very cute on. Plenty of room. I do have to adjust these a little bit, but otherwise they fit really, really nicely. And again, you can go ahead and cuff these up more if you wanted them like a little shorter. There's plenty of room in the leg area, but there's no stretch. So just so you know, you want to stay true to size for sure. Okay. Or if you have like a little more belly, you might want to size up one. Let's see. They're 30% off right now. I got the dark blue. They come in sizes large all the way through extra, extra large. I wound up actually getting the extra large. I wanted them a little more loose. But again, an extra large usually on me is on, and any of the other pieces are a little baggy. So I feel like this might be a little more of a junior size. So just keep that in mind. Okay. So yes, you can adjust that. I'm not sure if I can do this one. Let's see. Okay, I think I just made that looser. Anyways, it's fine. You guys get the gist. Okay, so that was actually the last item. So one last look at these. Okay, you could also do like what I used to do when I was in school, is that's how I used to wear them, just like that. So you could do it that way if you wanted to as well. Showing my age a little, and that's okay. But they're very comfortable. Definitely go ahead and grab them. I think they're adorable. Again, they are more for me like a junior sizing. So if you wanted to size up for um, more of a loose fit, you can absolutely do that. But otherwise, stay true to size. They're very cute. Okay, does anybody have any questions for me? We went over Dokatu, we went over um, Jikmi, we went over Zessica, we had some accessory pieces, we went over what I wore to the wedding. What else? Just some random bathing suits and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. We do have other lives coming up. I have Dream Pairs. I do have Aralina. I have Ecower, a huge Ecower and Zebu live coming up with other some mixed in brands. I also have Wavy Talk. So we will be doing Wavy Talk. I have all different things for you guys. It's hair care. We also have some skin care from them as well. And I also would love to do a Tony Molly live here on my storefront as well. But tonight I'll be over on Tony Molly on their brand storefront. So go ahead over there at 7:30, or you can watch the replay there as well if you miss it. I hope to see you guys there. Do some shopping. Let me give you a little sneak peek as to what's going on over there. And these are also be in my storefront as well. So you got this cute little face masks set. Okay. You also have some Halloween goodies. So definitely want to go check that out. And I will have those up for you as well, my personal storefront. So I hope you guys have an amazing night. Maybe I'll see you guys over there so you guys can do some shopping over there. Also, make sure if you have not already followed this storefront, please feel free to do so. We have tons going on this week, the rest of the month. Into September, it's going to be crazy. Um, Bringing in new brands and new styles for you guys. If you have any idea of what you guys want to see or you see more of, let me know. And I'll see if I can get more of those items in. Hopefully, I'll be able to do some more like home items, just mixing in a whole bunch of different things for you guys. So, thank you so much for shopping. I will see you guys soon. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will either be doing Aralina or Ecower during the day earlier. So, hope to see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you shop this replay. Hope you have a blessed night. And thank you so much for tuning in and shopping with me. See you later.